that who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in a snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake.
Foundations of the earth do shake by thermonuclear destruction. You know, and Esau and them the ones that's basically going to be going down, trying to hide away from it. Guess what? They're going to be, what it said, they're going to be taken when they come up out of it. You know, because they want to what? They want to rise like what? The phoenix. That's why they hide it under the earth. They have these underground bunkers, because it says that in Amos 9, though they dig into what? Hell.
Amos 9, Revelations 12.
They dig into hell thinking we're going to go under when all this destruction happens. And you got ash from the debris. They said we're gonna rise through that like the phoenix, and we're gonna rule. But y'all gonna rise up to some change, man. Y'all gonna rise up to pulling potatoes, to good potatoes. Y'all gonna rise up to getting your back beat. You know, you gonna rise into a left hook, a kick,
beat down.
A beat down.
You're gonna rise up and you're gonna be a nigga, man.
Yeah,
you're gonna come out of the bunkers and you're gonna be a nigga, man. As soon as we see y'all, chains gonna get slapped on y'all ass. Even the babies. Yeah, because Esau, what the scripture say, he came to be a fugitive in the earth. So he's about to get brought up on charges, man. Esau is about to have his day in court, man.
That's right.
And he's gonna lose. Terrible.
That's right.
All right.
It says, 2nd Ezra 16:12, the earth quaked and the foundation thereof, the sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and before the glory of his power. So, hey man, the Lord gonna be taking out everything. Like when them nukes, when they hit, you have 3 different ways they basically hit. A nuke basically blows up so many feet before it hits the ground, and that fire comes out and it pushes. It sucks the air, which pushes that fire. Then you have a nuke that'll blow up way above the ground, and then you have some that's going to be blowing up in the water. So guess what it's going to do? It's going to make that pressure, and that water going to push, and the waves, it's going to cause tsunami effect everywhere, man. You know what I mean? Because hey, when that thermonuclear destruction hits the planet, and it's burning up America, right? Once that fervent heat has melted everything here, it's still going to burn. Then if you have a nuke hit the water, guess what it's going to do? It's going to flatten America, but if you have one hit the water, it's going to make a tsunami effect come all the way across America. It can put it out. And then there you left with what? Nothing but dirt. And desert.
Radiation.
Radiation. See?
That's why the scripture says it's not going to be able to be inhabited, man. It tells you that in Isaiah 13 chapter, man. It's not going to be able to be inhabited. It's going to be like a complete waste.
Verse 13, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and he shall not miss. When he began to be shot unto the ends of the world. So these nuclear missiles are not going to miss their targets. Okay, it ain't going to be no defense system that America has that's going to be able to stop it like you see in the movies, right? It's going to hit that target. And it says, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return until they come unto the earth. It's not going to be like a boomerang. So you throw a boomerang and come back to the thrower. When these missiles are shot off, they're going to go into the stratosphere, and they're going to come. When they come back into the atmosphere, they're going to have different smart bombs, and they're going to be different bombs going to separate. They're going to be blowing up, bro.
It's not going to break ranks like they in
the 2nd chapter.
Yeah, that's what that's true.
The 2nd chapter. Matter of fact,
I think we started around 4.
Yep. 4. But it should be somewhere around verse 7, I think. You can start there. I think it's around 7.
Yep, it is 7. We can start at I'm gonna read from 5.
Go ahead.
This is Joel 2 and 5. It says, like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountains, they shall leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that
he said they should leap, right? Because they should leap because they're gonna be shot out of the silos. They're gonna go up into the stratosphere. They're gonna come. Once they hit that stratosphere, they're gonna be able to move quickly. 29 minutes, man. From Russia, Iran to America. You can't do nothing in 29 minutes. You know?
That sitcom is 30. You know?
Hey,
Revelation, it says in 1 hour, the whole
it ain't
city
gonna be
was
no
destroyed.
duds.
It ain't gonna be no like they gonna hit and not do nothing. All of them gonna hit their target and cause destruction. And it says, devour the stubble as a strong people set in battle array.
Strong people set in battle array. When people set in battle array, guess what? You see them in ranks, basically, okay? You see them with their armor on. You see them with weapons of war, right? You see them basically in the old days being ready to die for a cause, man. Okay? That's what you see these missiles. They're going to be set up like that. I think it's going to tell you, man.
Verse 6, it says, before their face, the people shall be much pain.
Before their face is going to be much pain, man. That's going to be getting towed up, man. You know? You can only imagine the pain on their faces when they see the fire coming and they know they can't go nowhere. You know what I mean? Even before that.
It's like, what was that movie with Nicolas Cage?
Armageddon.
No,
Not Nicolas Cage.
when they seen the nuclear fire coming, and they just held each other.
Oh, that one with his mom and dad. I don't know, man. I don't even know the name of it. I seen that excerpt where his mom and dad, they do was over and they just held each other.
That was a good movie, man. They did that. They knew that the destruction was coming. There was nothing they could do about it, but just hold hands.
Shit, you got the phone, pull up Nicolas Cage thermonuclear movie. Come up.
I'll finish reading this. It says, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men.
Should run like mighty men. Y'all be trying to get away. Y'all be trying to get to the bunkers. Y'all just gonna be running. It's gonna be people out here just running, man. It's gonna be cars just like you see right going in the boulevard. When that nuclear explosion hit, hey, people gonna be looking at it just like Tom Cruise movie. You know what I mean? They're gonna be running backwards. You know, trying to run from it. It's gonna get them. Okay?
And it says, they should run like mighty men. They should climb the wall like men of war.
Go ahead.
And they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
That's the thermonuclear missile. Okay? They're gonna climb the wall like mighty men. They're gonna take off and come up to the atmosphere. They're gonna come across, man. So any defense system you think you got is gonna go right on the top of it. You're not gonna be able to stop the thermonuclear destruction. You know? That's beautiful, man. And they're gonna keep that rank, just like some soldiers marching in battle. It says, verse 15 in 2nd Ezra 16 and 15, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. Okay? And it says, like as an arrow which is shot out of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So they ain't gonna be like no boomerang effect. You know what I mean? There ain't gonna be no test fire. Soon come, it's gonna be for real, right? It's gonna be to destroy. The Lord gonna put the spirit. He gonna put the spirit on these Edomites, which is spoken of in Ezekiel 38. He gonna put a thought on their mind, so it's gonna be on. They gonna go ahead and do it, right? It's all gonna be the work of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, showing you people his true power that you can't escape. Hey, you're gonna fall into the hands of the Lord. It's a fearful thing to tell you you're gonna fall into the hands of Yahweh Shah. See, he tells you, he's gonna get you.
That movie's called The Knowing.
The Knowing. You know, for edification for you people out there. You know what I mean? You know, it's probably some people out there knew it before we said it, but I ain't no movie buff like that, so I can see a movie that I don't remember. Hey, bro can tell me, hey, you remember when Boys in the Hood was on, this happened? I don't remember. I just remember maybe things.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, I remember it's Sarah Connor. All I remember that movie is when she got burned. Yeah. I can't tell you what went on before. You know what I mean? So I ain't no movie buff like that. So yeah, you can show it on the camera. You know.
hugging each other. They knew he was gonna die.
God.
There ain't nothing you can do. Just once the missiles coming, all you can do is tuck your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
And I want to see somebody kiss their own ass. I want to see that.
It's gonna happen. You'll be trying to hide, boy.
Hey, that's symbolic that you gonna be so fucking low. You're trying to scare your ass. That's the old saying. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey, you know what's so cold though? Because even that's why the scriptures say the righteous gonna scarcely be saved. Even the elect is gonna be, it's gonna be, you're gonna be scarcely saved, man.
I don't think they can see it. I see it. Cause
Destruction.
verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
Hey, and that's what we were speaking about with Edris, man. He's like, man, who's gonna deliver? And that proves reincarnation as well, because Edris knew he was gonna be there in the time. He's like, man, who's gonna deliver me in those days? That's why we said the righteous gonna scarcely be saved, man. You know?
Yeah. That's right.
I got a precept. This is Habakkuk 3:8. It says, was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was thine anger against the rivers?
Hey, Habakkuk says the Lord mad at the river. That's cold. Is he mad at the water? Because all the rivers gonna be dried up. You know what I mean?
Dang, man, you dried up all the water. And it says, was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation?
See, is the wrath against the sea. Because some of them nukes gonna be hitting the water. That's why he's talking about them fishes. When we talked about second Ezra, some of them nukes gonna hit that water and create a tsunami effect. He said in Romans 7:24, "O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from this body of this death?" The only one gonna be able to deliver you is Yahweh Shem outside. And you better hope that you part of the chosen, right? It's many are called, like you said, but it's only few that's chosen. You better hope you part of that chosen, okay? And it's chosen, you're gonna go through a lot of trials, but your test gonna be faith of test of faith. You're gonna be tested of your faith all the way to the end, okay? You know? Go ahead.
This is Revelations 3 verse 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So you have persevered in this truth, right? You come in and week out. You've done your lessons to try to edify the nation, right? You walked in the ways of the Lord. You have about Shemaiah's word to the best of your ability. You reverence the Lord, right? That's a protective covering that we're trying to get put around us, man. Because a lot of things are gonna be happening, man. That's gonna be out of this world, man.
So need that protection, man. That's why the scriptures say, the Lord's name is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are saved, man. You know? That's what we rely on. That's what we lean on for everything. That's why the scriptures tell you, Proverbs 3rd chapter, trust in the Lord, man, and lean not on our own understanding, man. This thing is all about completely trusting in Yahweh Shah.
Man, we read it because I opened up the book right to it, right? Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into him and is safe. Okay?
Hey, and that's why we call on the name Yahweh Shah. That's why the scriptures say, man, publish this name throughout the earth. When you read Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter, it tells you, man, to publish his name, man. That's what we doing, man. We coming out here on the highways and byways in the name of Yahweh Shah because we want salvation. We want mercy, right? And we believe in that name, man. Brothers have too many testimonies, man, calling on that name, man, and the Lord pulled you through whatever situation you were in, man.
This is Psalms 9:6 through 9. O thy enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them. Okay, so all these different monuments that you put up, right? The Lord's finna get ready to destroy it. Like y'all don't know, Kansas City is one of the cities in America that has a lot of statues here. Right. There are a lot of statues here. And these are their memorials, man. And a lot of, matter of fact, we passed one coming here with the white man on the horse. See, that's a symbolizing they have power. Okay, in New York, you almost got the same statue, but you got the slaves on both sides, that Gadite and the Judite.